Hi, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers and SlowFoodRenaissance.com. So here we are today. We're making our chicken pasta with sun-dried tomatoes. Here they are. And it's more than just sun-dried tomatoes. It's just an amazing pasta. And what we've got today is we're using the Lamizia olive oil from Lamizia Terme. Now we have a special place in our hearts for Lamizia Terme because Lamizia Terme is in Calabria, which is where we are. So this is from our region of Calabria. Now Lamizia Terme, if you're coming down from Rome and then you hit Naples and then you come down and there we are, and then you go down about another hour and say 20 minutes and you go inland a little bit, that's where Lamizia Terme is. It's almost to Reggio Calabria, but not quite. So it's down there pretty close to Sicily. I mean, you could probably drive from Lamizia Terme to Sicily, possibly some of those olive groves over there in half a day, you know, ferry yourself over. You know, obviously you're not gonna drive, but drive on the ferry over to Sicily and then you've got that whole region over there. So very good grape and olive country, very good. So we're happy about this one. So we're gonna do that. As you can see, it's got this gorgeous, gorgeous gold color. That's, I don't know, can you see that? It's amazing, look at it. And just this perfume that's just absolutely out of this world. So the whole point and purpose of this is we're showcasing the olive oil here. We've got the sun-dried tomatoes. These are julienne, and what I did is I took them out and I drained them really good because I don't want the oil that comes with it to be fighting with our olive oil here. So these are julienne in little strips, which is really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the pan heating up. It's gonna take a minute. Heat it up, but not too hot. I mean, with these oils, they're actually really, really good, but you do have to be alert to the smoking point, especially if you have, you know, a stove like mine, which is gas and very variable. So I'm gonna kind of heat it up slowly, so it may take a minute. All right, now while the pan is heating up, I want to tell you about spaghetti. I'm using gluten-free spaghetti just because I kind of have to. Cooking spaghetti, you're going to get a big pot and you're going to fill it with a lot of water. Now the rule of thumb for salt is that you want to do like, what did they say, like 1.5 teaspoons of salt for every quart of water. So you want to have it salted beforehand so that the pasta itself gets salted. Then when you put it in, you get the water boiling in a rolling boil, and then you press, mix, press. Don't break it, otherwise you'll be accused of spaghetti murder, and we can't have that. All right, so those are spaghetti that's cooking. I think our pan is hot enough. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. I'm probably going to add a little bit more later. I don't want it to be super oily, and these sun-dried tomatoes have a little bit of oil in them already. Now, my spoon. Okay, it's nice and hot. Yeah, these guys are gonna start. Now, stuff cooks pretty fast in this dish here. So I got my sun-dried tomatoes going. Let those go a little bit. And a little teeny tiny bit left of our pesto from yesterday when we made the lasagna. You don't need too much because it's not a pesto dish per se, but this gives it a real nice kick and it gives it a real nice little green color. So it sort of adds to the greeny, olivey deliciousness of the whole thing. Okay, these guys are just looking good. All right, we're gonna let them cook a little bit. Next thing we're going to add is our cute tomatoes. These are little cherry tomatoes, cherubs I think they're called. I cut them in half because we want some of the juice to come out and add its tomatoey deliciousness, just to add a little bit more to that. Okay, we're going to cook these guys down a wee tiny bit. Let these guys go. I don't want them super breaking apart and stuff. I like them a little bit, not quite fully cooked, but a little bit soft so that when you get them, you get that tomatoey thing that happens in your tomato dish. It's delicious. Okay, good. That's looking good. I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper in there. Salt. A lot of pepper. We love fresh pepper. Okay, good. Mixy. And, oh, maybe just a wee tiny bit more Lamizia in here. This stuff is so good. And we got quite a good amount of pasta, so we wanted to cover. And a good amount of chicken. Chicken goes in next. Dump it all in. Pow. Okay, now we're covering the chicken with the olive oil. And with all the goodness that happens with that, I'm going to drizzle just a wee bit more in the corner here. heat it up. Get a little bit more of that tomatoey goodness going. At this point, you're going to want to taste it. See if it needs anything else, any more salt, any more pepper. I'm going to have this little piece here. Let me grab a fork. It's going to be hot. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to add the pasta. Oops. And I'm going to mix it around. I'm going to use a fork to mix it, because this little big spoon is not really doing what I want it to do. Oh, look at that. I'll do another little drizz. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Oops. Oh, look at that. Good, good, I'm turning this off. All you have to do really is coat the pasta. You've already cooked it. You just need it to get all coated and yummy and delicious and beautiful, and really see if you can incorporate those ingredients into it. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this. Now, this is good, but when you add this, it just puts a little saltiness to on the sweet side, and it's going to coat each and every noodle, and it's going to be amazing. This is about half a cup, I think. Oh, what the heck, let's use it all. All right, let's mix it around now. Get all these guys incorporated. Oh, that cheese. Oh my goodness, what a deliciousness. Every noodle has to have cheese on it is my motto. A cheese for every noodle. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but let me show it to you. Look at that. Woohoo! That's looking good. So I'm going to plate this puppy here. Oh, good. Look at that. Oh, man. This is yours, Pete. You're going to get big old thing. Oh, look at that. Wipe off that. Ooh. Okay, I hogged up all the good stuff that fell to the bottom for myself. Yummy! This is a Chris size portion, that's a Pete size portion. Now, let's see, we can make this look good here, okay? Now, Pete's gonna have one little basil leaf on the top, like it's growing out of the spaghetti. And I'm gonna have one too. Whoops, mine's kind of dying. There it is, it's growing out of the spaghetti, right? Okay, so look at these dishes. And honestly, what did it take me, like 5 minutes to make that whole dish? You have to be careful not to burn it, don't go too hot, but just get everything going and you're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful dish. So Pete and I are gonna go eat these, and we'll see you next time.